You people, please gather here. Bring your popcorn, bring your chin chin, bring your tea, bring your coffee, bring anything you want to bring to the table. Anything you just feel like bringing right now, because the queen of glam, the fashion high priestess herself, Veekee James, just added another year. And trust me, it wasn't just your regular birthday party. In fact, if you're thinking cake, candles, and happy birthday to you, just shift that thought aside small, because Veekee James said no to simple and she said yes, ma, to cinematic excellence, luxury drama, and holy elegance. See, this is not the kind of birthday you just scroll past. The outfits, mad. The setting, heavenly. The celebrants, glowing like the Shekinah glory. I am not even exaggerating, guys. So before we go deep into the scenes that shook the internet, make sure you're sitting properly with whatever you brought right now, be it popcorn, tea, changing, and all of that, because Veekee did not come to play. She came to dominate, guys. Let's start from the beginning, because how else do you want to celebrate a woman who has been designing people into royalty, right? Before the magic began, our girl Veekee James was in the lab. Yes, you heard me right. The beauty lab. Brushes flying everywhere. Makeup popping. Brows snatched. And the lips glossed to perfection. You already know when Veekee James starts like this. What is coming is not even a party. It's a production, right? And boom. First look of the day, and Veekee James already said, bow before your queen. This dress, my goodness, it was giving elegance with anointing. From the structure to the snatch, from the sleeves to the train. This wasn't just fashion, it was a full sermon. You could tell she designed it with the Holy Spirit beside her. Because how else do you explain this level of excellence? If this is how we're starting, a big, what's left for the final grand finale? And then with this dress, guys, when I say it's dazzling, I mean blind your enemies kind of dazzling. Veekee didn't just wear a dress, she wore a declaration. The silhouette, heavenly. The fit, dangerous. But the real stars of the show, those tones. Every inch of that dress was dripping in hand-placed rhinestones, crystals, and sparkles so divine. Even the lights had to adjust. As she moved, the dress didn't just shimmer, it sang. It was giving, I designed for queens and I am the queen. You could tell hours, no, days went into stoning that fabric. Each gem caught the light like it had a personal assignment, and together they turned Veekee into a moving constellation. Honestly, this wasn't tailoring, this was testimony, really. So now let's enter into the hall, because wow, the transformation was out of this world. You guys, this was not a hall. This was a throne room dressed in elegance and dipped in luxury. From the very first step in, you could just tell Veekee James does not do basic. Everything was intentional. When I mean intentional, the floral arrangements were towering like angels, pure red, soft blush, with hints of gold that gave everything that holiness richness. The tables, sets like royal altars. Oh my God, every chair, every glass, even the candle stands were handpicked with purpose. But the real jaw-dropping moments, the ceiling design and stage setup, the lights were soft and divine, like they had been set to glory. You know that glory mode. And those floating pieces of lights, they looked like clouds that descended just to witness the birthday girl. It was given, come correct or don't come at all. It was given, if excellence were a person, her name would be Veekee James. Honestly, you could tell this was not just a birthday celebration. This was a vision brought to life. I'm sure even the walls were whispering, Happy birthday, Queen. The whole thing was just too beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, hold on. Hold on, my people. Drop your coffee, drop your tea so you don't spill them. drop your popcorn. Let's circle back to this cake because what in the name of holy sugar is this? According to the baker herself, this cake cost a mind-blowing 18 million naira. Yes, you heard me right. Not 1.8, not 8 million, but 18 million naira. I had to clutch my chest when I heard it. And it's not just expensive for vibes. This cake made history. 30 tiers, standing 20 feet tall. She called it the highest cake in the world so far. And honestly, I believe her. It wasn't just tall, it was majestic, like something angels would guard in heaven's kitchen. The craftsmanship, oh my god, chef's kiss, the texture, the layering, the symmetry, everything was executed like a Michelangelo sculpture. If you didn't know it was edible, you'd think it belonged in an art gallery in Paris. And please, honestly, if you didn't take a selfie beside this cake, if you attended the party, right? Did you even attend the party at all? Because that cake alone had more presence than some people's entire party. This masterpiece stood tall like a skyscraper in Lekki Phase 1, layered, luxurious, and glowing like it had its own light source. But yes, there is a but. For a cake that fine, I feel like the color didn't bang as hard as it could have. Maybe a little brighter color would have been better, or a little pop of drama, because the structure was heavenly. But the color, let's just say it didn't give the cake its full flowers. Still, respect must be given. That cake was very fine. I don't know what to say again. That cake was a monument and it stood tall like Veekee's standard, unshakable and unforgettable. But when you look at it this way, you can see how good the color is, still making it look like okay, it's a real piece of art. And I understand the reason behind the color. I just feel it should have been, brighter than this a little, and that would have made it finer. Now, let's talk about the entrance because the way Veekee James stepped into that hall, cinematic. Sis didn't just walk in. She arrived like a woman on divine assignment. The lighting, the music, the slow-mo steps. It was giving red carpet, heaven edition. And let me just pause here and give a big shout out to her husband because the way he gently stepped aside and gave her the stage, soft king energy. He knew this was her moment, her day, her divine unveiling, and he let her shine like the star she is. No overshadowing, no trying to share spotlight. He stood by her like her number one fan, just soaking in her glory with pride. You could tell this is the kind of love that supports, uplifts, and stands 10 toes behind your shine. Everything about that entrance said, I am Veekee James, I own this moment, and I am doing it with grace, glam, and God. Goosebumps, my dear. Straight goosebumps. Okay, let's enter the land of the fine guests because when we talk about showing up and showing out, our very own Chalugo, Bam Bam, did not come to play. From the moment she walked in, it was giving elegance, grace, and my beauty doesn't shout. It just entered softly and owns the room. The outfit, pure luxury. That deep, rich fabric wrapped around her like a royal scroll. And the tailoring, please, her tailor deserves their own round of applause. Everything was snatched, dripped, and falling in all the right places. Her makeup, oh my god, flawless. Not doing too much, but still giving soft babe with access to generational favor. And the accessories, woo! Just enough drama to remind you that she's a woman of style, but also a woman of wisdom. Honestly, Bam Bam walked in and said, I didn't come to complete, I came to contribute to the beauty of the room. And that she did softly, effortlessly, and gloriously. And Licorose's look, clean, crisp, and deeply intentional. You know that one does not fail. She came in a structured outfit and balanced femininity with power, and it worked. The fabric was rich and modern, hugging her figure in all the right places. It wasn't loud, but it was undeniably elite. That neckline, sharp. The sleeve, detailing, tasteful, the finishing, seamless. Every part of her outfit whispered, I don't need to scream to be unforgettable. And she styled it perfectly. Simple glam, sleek hair, statement accessories. She knew the assignment and she submitted with distinction. When it comes to dressing for your body and owning it with confidence, Uriel is in a league of her own. Her outfit was the definition of feminine power, snatched in all the right places with a bold silhouette that celebrated every curve. The fabric, rich and luxe. The color, chef's kiss. Bold enough to pop, but classy enough to whisper wealth. And those structured detail on the bust and waistline, perfectly tailored to accentuate her hourglass shape. She didn't just wear a dress, she wore a statement, styled with confidence, grace, and just the right amount of drama. Uriel came looking like royalty with a sprinkle of sass, a true showstopper. And then Saga showed up looking all dope. You know very well that anywhere you see Licorice, you must see Saga, the Yoruba demon. He came to support Veekee James and he appeared very fine as always. How is Veekee James' birthday party going to happen without Mama Deola being there? You know very well that they are good friends. But this time around, he did not come as Mama Deola. He came as Folagade Banks and he came dope as well. Yes, Osas Egodaro, the one who never misses. This woman has never had an off day in fashion history. She understands elegance, she serves structure, and her glam is always on point. Let's break down her look. The fabric, luxurious. The feet, sculpted like a statue in the Paris Museum. The neckline and the sleeve design gave drama without doing too much. And that cinched waist, oh my god, baby, her tailor deserves a raise. She went with a color that flattered her skin tone like it was custom mixed just for her. And that glow, ooh, Osas is the kind of woman who shows up and doesn't even need to talk. Her dress will do all the speaking, effortlessly stylish, endlessly graceful, and always top tier. And oh yes, Mama Shafi was there. Shafi Bello, you know very well that she never disappoints when it comes to fashion. She came through and these two lovers were there. Bisola too was there supporting Veekee James, and you know Bisola, she came very simple but still elegant, very beautiful as well. Then the Pastor Bolaji too was there. Eniolua came to support Veekee James. Some other skit makers too, they came, supported her as well as you. Kiki Osibanjo arrived looking all beaded up, very stunning and beautiful as always. We all know very well that Chioma does not disappoint when it comes to fashion. She will come, she will eat, she will, in fact, she never disappoints. Kotti came, Nonce Mirage came looking all beautiful, Liquor Rose as well, we've seen her. She came looking all glammed up, beautiful. Uriel came, Uriel was beautiful. And as well, Simi did not disappoint. Simi looked so beautiful in her dress. Pella and Jarvis, like we saw the other time. Winnie came. Winnie looks very beautiful in this dress. I love the color. I love everything about the dress. Uche Montana too came to support Veekee James. Yemuli and Tayo came. They looked very beautiful. Adeshewa came through as well. Kendra Molly came through. For Queen Mother, it seems 2025 is all parties and enjoyment for the Queen Mother herself, Iyayawo. She came looking so beautiful. I love her dress. I love the neckline. I love the sleeves. I love everything about the dress. And just when we thought it has ended and we're done, Veekee James said, hold on, I'm not done, because what is luxury birthday without a second sleigh and an after party that redefines soft life? As the lights dimmed and the music turned up, baby girl switched gears and gave us an all new vibe. Let's just say the second dress, body, drama, elegance with a twist. Veekee didn't just change her look, she changed the atmosphere. And the after party, it choked. It was giving rich aunties, fine guests, soft drinks in crystal glasses, and waistlines that refused to stay still. The energy shifted from red carpet sophistication to luxury groove and grown girl fun. Stay with me because this second half, it's a whole vibe on its own. At this after party, the entire vibe of the night shifted. The after party was calling for vibes, freedom, and soft chaos. And Vicky answered, looking like premium bottled elegance with a sprinkle of drama. So let's talk about the uniqueness of this party, right? The highlights of that night for me was the fact that she gave 1 million naira to the best dressed at that party. And the person who won the best dress was Nonce Mirage. Although some other people came looking very beautiful, their outfits were fine and all of that. But the person who won, of course, it is just one person they will pick, right? The person who won the best dressed was Nonce Mirage. You'll see how it was done. I think I'll leave a short clip of it before the end of this video. So right now, this is Ronke Fela. Ronke Fela came supporting her colleague. And this time, I decided to give you the full beauty of the dress because, of course, the one I gave the last time didn't give the full look of the dress. So this is the full look of the dress. You could see how beautiful it is. So from here, let's move to how the best dressed was chosen and by who.
And I'm going to be talking from the point of view of a high fashion model. I'm a high fashion model. I was once a beauty queen. I'm an actor. I'm a pastor. So I'm Apostle Dr. Ukari. So if I'm talking and giving judgment, I'm giving it standing on authority. So I stand on the authority of being a fashion model. I stand on the authority of being a fashion designer. Yeah, you may not have seen my design, but I design what I'm wearing by myself. And I stand also on the authority of femininity. So your ladies are looking absolutely stunning. So now, the beautiful winner. You're winners anyway. When we look at the dresses, it took time, it took work. But when we say high fashion, we're talking beyond Nigeria. Because I am an international personality. With that, I announce. Somebody help me here now. Nancy Rise as a winner.
What's the stage one more time, best dressed Nancy Rise?
And this is Veekee James' mom praying for her daughter, also slaying while doing it. Who wouldn't be happy to have a 30 years old lady or daughter doing good, doing well for herself? She was so happy and she prayed for her daughter from the depth of her heart. And that was the spectacular celebration for Veekee James' birthday, brimming with style, soul, and those signature glamorous moments we all love. To think the same fashion powerhouse who dazzled us at her wedding now shows up again, reminding us she's not just celebrating a birthday, she's celebrating life. So tell me, which moment stole your heart today? The birthday cake reveal, the fashion look, or those heartfelt surprises? Let's gist in the comments below. If you vibed with this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your notification bell so you will never miss the major and next major celebration. Share this with a friend who lives for fashion and fun. Until next time, stay stylish and blessed. Bye. And don't forget, this is Esther on Demand.